A lot of guys came back. I feel like a lot of our team is guys who have a bunch of experience, and that's something that, like I said, it's in the back of our heads. So we know, like, all right, whatever we did last year, we have to do that much more this year to get to where we want to be, and that's something that's a motivating factor for us.
I mean, do you guys need a game like that to focus on, or is it something you guys can do internally to be ready? I mean, 4 straight Big Ten titles. It seems like at some point there could be some complacency set. It doesn't seem you guys are.
Coaches don't allow that. If the second week complacent, we get a coach will give us a super hard workout or we get a super hard practice. There's never any complacency.
And do you have to teach kind of the young guys, especially maybe guys that were highly recruited,
Hmm.
come in and kind of expect this is just going to happen?
Hmm.
Do the older guys have to prove you got to win?
No, that's all on the coaches really. We just because we've been through it already. We know we've as freshmen have it the hardest at Ohio State because they don't know they come in at the best player and then for the first time ever in their lives they're one of the worst people on the team, and that's something that's just growing pains of being a freshman. Everybody's gone through it, and that's something that we definitely help them along with it. It's more we more help them out than anything. Try to show them the way and be there when they feel like dang, like nothing's going right. Like it happens. Like I was the same way. Like he was the same way. Everybody in the locker room had that feeling at some point. Like it's normal. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna overcome it. You're gonna be a great player here someday. It's just gonna take time. Yeah. Mhm. No, we live it every day. So when you live something every day and it's always on your mind, you think about it every single day. There's no way you can get complacent with it because that's our first goal. Our number one goal in the season is to be the team of the North. Nothing else happens after the season unless we be the team of the North. So that's goal number one. Hmm. I mean, like I said, we live it every day, so nothing changes on our side. We're gonna do the same things we've been doing. Respect the rivalry by playing as hard as we can on Saturday when we play them.
Does it surprise you, or did it surprise you to hear that maybe they didn't take that game with the same level of anticipation and expectation?
I mean, I don't really know. I'm not over there. I don't know how serious they take it. I just know about Ohio State and what we do in our locker room. I just like watching good ball. So like the best games I would always try to tune into, like the college game day games, the primetime games. I was always trying to tune in just to watch competitive football.
Since you're from Columbus, you kind of knew what it was like.
I mean, growing up in Columbus, I obviously knew there was no love between Ohio State and Michigan. Like I've known that since first grade. Kids with Michigan lunchboxes in the hallway would get funny looks at even at that level. So I definitely knew the intensity of the rivalry, but I didn't know how serious Ohio State took it till I got there. And now I know that you live it and you compete every day to respect it. Like I said, by playing hard against them.
Is that an anthem for you?
Nah, that's the anthem. My first grade lunchbox. I used to buy my lunch, so I didn't have a lunchbox.
Players and coach go out and say, "We're the big game starter." Is there any way that you can see that? Can you feel that when you go out and play Indiana or whatever? Is there any way that you can tell that game means a little more to them if you have to have your edge up there?
That's how we come into every single game. We come into every game knowing that we're the target. We're circled on everybody's calendar. Everybody wants to come take us out, and we know that. So every game, we know like there's no room for coming in thinking this team is sweet or this team is bad. Like we have to respect every opponent because they have the utmost respect for us, and it's only fair to respect them just as much.
When you were being recruited, was being a part of something that successful important to you?
What do you mean, like?
It's already a great program. If I go there, one, they can make me better.
Hmm.
Is that
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I wanted to go to a good program where whereas a bunch of competitors there, and they would force me to improve, and I'd get the best out of myself.
Zach, how big was it to get player coach? Not only just because you're a player, but
Yeah,
the commitment he's shown to this team.
yeah. Yeah, if there's an example of the process, if there came in and he wasn't a highly recruited guy, and now look at him, he's one of the best tackles in the country. That's testimony right there to what Ohio State can do for you. And on the field, he's a tough tackle to go against. I go against him every single day, so I would know better than anybody else. There's legit. He's athletic. He's big, but he's athletic, and he's strong, and he's got really long arms, and that's something that helps as an O lineman, that they be able to reach you before you can get to them, and it's such an advantage. We go like 51-49. I'm obviously the 51. hmm Pretty much, it's just that it's my third year. I gotta I gotta improve. I gotta, you know, and Coach Mick always says that if you give 100% to the program is gonna help you in ways you won't even know. So one day I literally was laying in my bed. I was like, you know what, Zach? First workouts tomorrow. I'm just gonna give everything I have to Ohio State this year. I'm gonna pour my heart out for the Buckeyes and see where it takes me. And so far, I've changed my body. I feel like I've improved mentally and as a leader, and hopefully I get to carry that onto the field. hmm I still don't feel like I've reached my mountaintop, my peak yet. I definitely feel like I've got improvements to make, and I'm trying to make those improvements every day as we speak. hmm Yeah. That kind of went away. It was there earlier, but the added pressure on myself, I realized I don't need to do that. Like, there's already enough on my plate. I just need to go out there, play ball, and have fun, and make plays. And if I do that, everything else take care of itself. I've gained a few pounds, and I feel like I've lost a little bit of body fat. I'm not sure the exact numbers, but I just feel like I'm bigger, stronger, faster than I was last year, and that's always a plus when you're playing D lineman. I definitely feel like my steps are more powerful. Like when I put my feet in the ground, I'm generating more off of that. hmm Um, I feel like I do have a lot of potential, and I feel like I'm growing into a great player, and that's a great thing. So if you're growing into a good player with a lot of potential, that can only take you higher up. Flashes, a lot of flashes of him making plays and doing things where it's like, oh, all right, like that's why he's at Ohio State. That's why he was recruited this highly. But like I said, he definitely has freshman moments where he struggles, and but that's part of coming to Ohio State. That's part of growing up.
I know you haven't gotten a chance to practice because JT just got there, but a guy like that adding to that defensive
hmm
unit, along with Zach,
Yeah,
what does that add to your room? I know you guys rotate a lot.
yeah.
He's a highly caliber guy.
Yeah, I've never seen JT play, but I'm excited to watch him play. He seems really athletic. He moves well in the weight room. He loves being pushed. Like he's my partner for most of the workouts, and I get to get after him, and he's one of those guys who's gonna get after me right back, and I love that, the give and take, and that's how you build a relationship with somebody, and then on the field it just translates. I mean, you can see as much as you can from the weight room. hmm Just like the drills we do, he looks smooth and fluid. I didn't even know you could take it to July. I probably would have too if I knew I could do that.
How closely were you guys following that? I mean, it was just so different than, like you said, other recruits.
I don't really follow recruits. Like as a recruit, I didn't even want to be a recruit. So once I was done being a recruit, I left that behind. It's in the past. Mhm. Mhm. Just the hunger, you know. Tyree really he's hungry this year. He wants to go after it. He wants to go make plays and wants to be that guy. And I'm excited to watch him play and play alongside of him. What do you mean? Yeah. I mean, his last game was his best game of his career, I think. Versus Clemson, he had like 2 sacks and a forced fumble, and so he's gonna carry that the next season and just be a ball player for us.
Knowing how much that affected you seeing guys missing, guys not being able to play, is that affecting you think the team, affecting how you guys are looking at vaccines? Do you guys talk about that and how it could be a competitive advantage to have as many guys vaccinated?
I mean, my thought process is if you feel comfortable getting the vaccine, then get it. If you don't, then don't. That's just kind of how I've gone about it in the locker room, how we kind of approached it. No, not at all. I probably would have had a lot shorter answers. I just wanted pictures in my suit, to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I just wanted to get pictures in this suit. Hmm. Yeah, we've watched a little bit of film in Minnesota, and they are great. They're good alignment. They're all big. They're all mature. They're all veteran guys, and it's going to present a unique challenge come the first game, and I'm excited for it. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, we know that though. We know going into the game it's going to be a hostile environment. Their fans are just as excited as our fans are going to be. They're a good team. Like you said, it's going to be a first-time start for one of the 3 quarterbacks we got. So it presents a challenge, but I feel like we're going to be ready for it. We know that going into camp. So our camp's got to be a real one. We got to get after it, and we got to get game ready week 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, we just got to attack camp and make sure it's competitive, make sure we're getting after it, and make sure guys are getting better.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.